Hi folks, right, this is the Fabriana £130. Give it a bit of a wash. It's 15 inches by 11 and the board, I need it a bit shallower than that. Let's just alter my box easel and I can lower that to about 30 degrees, which is about right. So let's have a bit of a colour in the sky. Colours, cadmium yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, Payne's grey and burnt sienna. My basic palette. I prefer the cadmium yellow to the cadmium lemon or pale, but it's up to you. This is just my palette, but it's quite a basic number of colours here. I don't use them all, but I might. So let's just put some of this on. Got quite a bit of this left, so a bit of alizarin in there. Alizarin is quite a weak colour. I'll put a bit of blue in there. Ultramarine. Right, and a little bit of cloud, so we add a bit of light red to that blue, and okay, right, I'll dry that. Then we can carry on with the sort of view. I don't know what we're going to paint, but they will all happen. Right, headphones off. Okay, I was thinking of Beddington Farm track. It's behind our local park. It's a beautiful park, Beddington Park and the Grange. It's beautiful, but there is a track leading from it through what used to be a farmland. It's a water park. It will be a water park now because all the gravel that was the filter beds for our lovely water have been sold off, and but in return we get a water park back. We get lousy water, but like everybody else, and we've got a whacking great incinerator on some of the land. So how it's going to end up, I don't know. All right, let's. So there are lots of fruit trees, like wild fruit trees, plums, cherry plums, blackberries, some apples. But it was a lovely, lonely sort of walk down to Mitcham Golf Course. Let's put in a bit of background. So a bit of umber, a bit of that. Bit of that colour from the sky. So let's come up here. So I get most of my blackberries from this sort of area. This is only a memory sort of improvised one, and so I'll put a path in it and a small hill going up here. So the path, I'll put the path in. It's a gravel path, but it's much altered now. It's much wider than it was because of all the plants that they've had to use to make access to the incinerator. But it's not all negative. Because they've built some, well, 3 bird hides, which are very nice, especially if you want some shelter in the rain. I go down there on my bike. Right, let's get some. I want to get this. Get some bluey green. I will have there's some sienna, the burnt sienna, got a bit of blue mixed in with that. Now I'll get that green back. I'll just carry those background trees. So if you can imagine, these would be green, but I've enhanced the distance of them. But I'm going to put some more trees in front of that. This is just the background, probably a bit heavy, but on this side we've got a lot of grass, and well, there was a lot of grass. So behind this bit here, there's a quarry that's been filled up with water. The water table is very high here. It's sort of a floodplain, the one little valley. A little bit of red in there. Not a great lover of this paper, but it's cheap and it's a studio quality. The paint, or the liquid, tends to stay on the surface rather than soak in like some of the better quality papers. Now I'm going to put in some heavier stuff here now. Bit of burnt umber, bit of Payne's grey, bit of blue. Takes the excess moisture off the brush. I've got a lot of different colours on my brush here. Right, let's give us some dark, shadowy colour in here. Right, but put some over the other side. Let's have a bit of green on the top of that. Right. Oh, let's get some of that in here. Okay, let's look at something over there. Just like a tree on the hill, bit of a hill. So if you don't like something, just paint over it. Right, a bit of dark. Shadow. Now, in the middle, we'll put in some sort of oak trees. It's sort of autumn colours, this, so let's have some autumny colours in the background. Get the excess water off the brush. Let's put something. And I'll put some trunks in there with the rigger. That path needs to be a bit of roughage in there. Right, okay. All very simple stuff. I'll give it a try, then I'll do a bit of rigger work. So headphones again, fast forward, go. Right, got the old rigger. Oh, forgot me tea. Oh, a bit carried away. Oh, lovely. Lapsang Souchong. I've got one of those tubular infusers. And you get one cup, and then you go down and pour some more boiling water over it and get another cup. Oh, that is so good. Right, okay, so bit of that's a bit of Payne's grey, bit of ultramarine, and Might put a bit of stipple in there. Just a little bit of detail in it. A few grasses. Got two different sides really, haven't we? Okay, well that'd be, oh look what I've done. That'd be in shadow. Oh well, if they don't come off, we'll have a lot of birds. Need to put that in my tea. Okay, a couple of figures I would think. Light coming into there. I might put a bit more dark in there. Okay, that'll do. Give it a signature. So Beddington Farm track. The farm, of course, has disappeared years ago. But it's just a vast open space in south east London or north east Surrey. We're classed as Surrey. Right, well there we are. Well, I'll put a mount on it. first one today. But whether I do another one, I don't know. We have to do some gardening, or I'm told what to cut and I cut it. Of course I haven't got a clue about. Right. Oh, it's quite a jolly little painting. I think the more colour you get in, the more variety, the more lively the picture. Let's just move you up a bit. There we are. So, Beddington Farm track. Thanks for looking, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.